This is our very first podcast, so I might be a bit not rusty, but I'm sort of. It's the first time I've recorded on Substack. Normally, I just do the plain audio, and sometimes I might just go back to audio. But when I realised I could do the camera one, I thought, well, why not? Let's give it a shot. So yeah, I sound a bit nervous, so I'm just learning the ropes as I go along. Um, I'm sat here with a cup of tea. Oh yes. Trevor, the hubby's made me a nice cup of tea. Yeah. So what's it say? Resting. On the other side says hinching. So it's a Mrs. Hinch cut that is. So the dogs are wandering around somewhere. They've been out for a walk this morning with Trevor. And I thought it'd be nice to just start this little podcast, and just say hello. I'm still trying to get used to positioning this actual camera, because I really didn't think there was a camera that worked in the podcast. So it's great that it does work actually. Oh, I can't beat a cup of tea, can you? And what did you have for lunch today? I had beans on toast. Very nice. So yeah, we just thought that I'm sitting here having a cup of tea. The dogs are wandering around, probably causing chaos. It might be their nap time, you never know. I thought it'd be nice to start it and say hello properly. So if you've come over from Instagram or Substack, thank you for joining us today. It's great for you to join in. And this podcast is basically going to be a cozy little corner of real life with cockapoos, but not just cockapoos. Any canine dogs will will do. Dog stories, grooming chats, funny moments, and there's plenty of them, and a bit of chaos. And if you've got a dog, especially a cockapoo, there's plenty of chaos, and maybe some honest life updates as well, and probably the occasional interruption from Isaac in the background. But we're lucky today because he's gone to sleep behind my chair. This week's been a bit hectic because Isaac was neutered recently, just 10 days ago. He's doing really well. It wasn't a subject that, it wasn't like a decision that we made lightly. So, but because he suffers with anxiety so bad, and it only kicked in when his hormones did, I thought it'd be a good idea for him to be neutered to take that heightened sensation away. But also because of the health benefits, and also because testosterone, the male hormone, does sort of fuel cancers, especially as they get older. So there was a lot of reasons why I went for it. My late dog Jacob, unfortunately passed away 2 years ago. He was 12 and a half at the time. He was full of cancer, and I'd kept him entire right up to the age of 10. And then he got a hepatoid gland tumor in his bottom, which was being fueled by his testosterone, and being an older dog with still intact with hormones, it was just fueling the cancers that were coming into his body. So when we had him neutered, Jacob, he was a cocker spaniel. It put him into remission, and I managed to put him into remission 3 times by using cannabis oil on his growth that was on his bottom, the hepatoid gland tumor. I also used steroid tablets, which was prescribed from the vet, and that helped him a lot. But eventually, cancer beat him. We gave it a really good fight, but eventually we lost. But he had some better days and bad, until the end. So he did really well. So this is really where I based my opinion and choice after sitting down talking with Trevor for a while, to get Isaac neutered before the age of 2. And Isaac is 22 months. Actually, he's 23 next week. I thought it was a good age. His growth plates are now finished. And growing. He's finished growing. And he's starting to mature. Does a cockapoo ever mature? But I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why. And I'll be showing you, doing some posts on his recovery, and some pictures of him as well. on the Substack. So yeah, it's lots of things, lots of information. When it comes to dogs, it's an endless list of subjects, isn't it? Really. I wrote a list to see things that I wanted to talk to you about. So yeah, we've been dealing with recovery suits, which I think are amazing because both my male dogs have been nervous dogs, and putting a cone around their head has freaked them out. I did even try it with Isaac because I knew it would petrify him. So our operation suit has been fantastic. I even used it on my girl Ellie when she was spaded. Operation suits. So we decided to get one from the vets. We were going to get one from Pets at Home, but they do quite a wide choice on Amazon as well. So if you're ever in that situation, check them out and have a look at them there. Trevor's getting fed up with washing it out now because sometimes he has a little leak in it while he's wearing it. Trevor rolls it up. We call it the nappy. Trevor rolls it up so he can go to the toilet and then puts it back on after. But a few times he's had an accident and Trev's had to wash it out. So he's been washing it out and drying it and putting it back on him. But it's protected the scar, the wound. That's the main thing, really. And I think on Monday morning, he'd be safe enough to take it off because all he's got is a little scab left. But it's better just trying to stop him from licking his stitches, really. I myself am now a retired groomer, dog groomer. I was a professional groomer for nearly 7 years. I don't think you ever stop being a groomer. I groom my own dogs, but it was getting too much physically to groom everyone's dogs. And I gradually cut down over 2 years. But I think with Jacob dying nearly 2 years ago, it really made me think, what am I doing? Because I was like working myself into the ground,
50 dogs a month.
Yeah. It's always like another dog. Yeah, cool on. Yes. Bring another dog in, another dog. And then we were working day and night. So we're not literally grooming till late at night. And then the cleaning, the thorough deep cleans went on for 3 hours, maybe more. By the time we got dinner, we didn't go to bed early. And then the next day it was like, wow. I've always been a one-to-one groomer. I've never been a conveyor belt sort of groomer. And I've always worked from home. I'm a home groomer. But I did build up a very good clientele. We're called Sarah's Paws. I still have a website, which is www.sarahspaws.co.uk. And I will be showing some tutorials on how to groom your dog at home, which might be helpful to anybody that feels confident enough or brave enough to do some grooming at home. It'll probably save you a wealth of money as well, because grooming isn't cheap, I tell you that. So yeah, I'm hoping some of these will help, some of these tutorials, little clips and things that I've been recording over the last year. I think it will help a lot of people. I've had a few people saying, well, can you help me groom my dog at home? Just guide me, show me what to do. And I said my health hasn't been too good over the last month or two because I've had no viruses for 1 year. 1 year, nothing. And then boom, I caught 2 within 4 weeks apart, flu-like viruses. And then I got an infected cyst. I had a cyst laying dormant in my side, and that got infected. And I think it's because my immune system was flagged because I'd caught 2 viruses. And went to the doctors, got 3 lots of antibiotics, not at the same time, 3 courses to make it sort of calm down, and none of it worked. I might as well have been popping Smarties as well. And then afterwards they decided to remove it, and I'm still getting over the last flu when they removed it. Well, I thought actually, sorry, I don't know if the camera's gone off then, but sometimes the screen times out. But anyway, so what happened is they took the cyst out, and we didn't realise how big it was. It left a cavity under the skin, of course. Obviously, that I thought 2 weeks I'd be on the mend. Little did I know that you have to heal from inside out. So that hole has to heal up inside you. And so between my stitches, it opened up, and dirty blood, it was like draining through there. And I can tell you that was an awful experience. Absolutely awful. So we've had the nurse waiting, we're trying to get it to dry up the wound. So here I am on Monday, 4 weeks post-op. Still got big dressings on, but still in the healing stage. Still getting a bit of discharge and stuff coming out of it. I know it sounds gross. I hope you're not squeamish in here. We talk about everything on here. So yeah, that's still healing. So my mobility has been a bit, hindered to what I can do. And the hardest thing is not being hands-on with my dogs. I love going for walks with them, and grooming. And I've got to say, my husband has been watching me. He's been my assistant for nearly 7 years. He's a fantastic bather and dryer. But a few weeks ago, with my guidance, he groomed Isaac, and he did a fantastic job. Do you know, I was saying to a friend today that if I had to grade him, I would have said that's 95% perfect. I would have given him a grade A and a merit for that, because he did a fantastic job of grooming Isaac. And if he can do it, you can do it as well. Because I think a lot of it is confidence, know what you're doing. And there is safe, mild ways of trying first with an attachment comb and practicing different lengths for that, learning how to cut and trim around the face and clean the ears, cut your dog's toenails, get their hair out between the pads. You don't need loads and loads of money for equipment either. I can tell you where to get the equipment that's reasonable. And also, you don't need if you want £100 pair of scissors, go out and get them. But honestly, I've bought cheaper scissors and done a fabulous haircut with them. So yeah, you don't need mega bucks really to get your equipment. You need decent scissors, but they don't have to be really, really expensive. You could have a trimmer, and also you could go and B&M and get a trimmer for £12. And that would do the hygiene areas, clips inside the ears, or, around the stop, around here, around the eyes. But I wouldn't try that until you're confident to do that yet. But I can give you loads of demos and tutorials to help you do that if that's what you want to do. So yeah, it's great to meet you all. I didn't know there was going to be this was going to be a camera one. I don't know how it's going to come out, and I'll probably look a bit of a state because it's like Saturday morning. Having a cup of tea, breakfast, lunch, and recovering from the cyst being removed. But I wanted to jump on here and meet you all. This top looks really big on me. I don't know, but I love baggy clothes. And it's so hot. My God, what do you think of the temperatures? We're down in the southwest country. Temperatures are like 26, 27. So you can't take your dog. I think anything over 21 is too hot for dogs. Hi, Eyes. Hi, Izzy. Say hi to everyone. This is Isaac. And he's my boy. It's just been neutered. So I'll tell you about. He loves to go on the camera, he does. It's nice of him to say hello to everyone. Anyway, I better be going now because I've got to get dressed soon. And got to pick up at Tesco's delivery, click and collect. Trevor will be pleased because when I first became unwell, he had to go around the supermarket. I don't know, I'm not running men down, but some men are not very good at doing the shopping. I think it's because they don't read the packet, so they just grab it and assume, well, that looks like it, that'll do. But it comes back with the wrong stuff sometimes. God knows he tries really hard, though. He's been an absolute legend since I've had the operation and this recovery. And also he's had to look after both of us, me and Isaac. And he's done a really good job. He's been an absolute legend. So I can't knock it there. But to make it easier for him with the shopping, I'm now doing click and collect. So I order it online and we go and pick it up. But I'm getting out in the car now, go around a few shops, but I don't overdo it much. But I'm trying to keep mobile, keep because if I don't move around too much, my ankles will swell up, and everything sort of stops, doesn't it, in your body? So you've got to keep going. So it's a fine balance, isn't it? So yeah, lovely to meet you all, and I hope you enjoyed this first nervous, rusty sort of podcast. I hope to do better as I go along. Anyway, take care, guys. Lots of love to you. Be happy. Be cool. See you soon.